Well, here it is, guys. It's Noddway Cup Turner. That's the company that sent it to me or got a hold of me and asked me to do an honest, unbiased review of it. I told them I would be glad to do the review. So let's open it up and see what it looks like. So bear with me, guys. Okay, the first thing that I see right away is the instructions on it. So thank you for choosing our cup turner. Please read all instructions carefully. So I'm just gonna back this up a little bit. On the back, it gives you the instructions how to wire and the installation guide. So we'll follow it word for word. As you can see, it comes in pink. That's a pretty color. You have your stand, foam piece. We got a smaller one. Let's see. This foam piece. Let's see how well it does in the smaller cups. So pretty much, it's like it fits great. So fits great in the smaller cups. Let's try these Walmart cups that you can pick up, Target, Walmart. It'll go in there quite a ways, but let's try this larger one. This one might be, yeah, I think this one's for your 30 ounces and this one's for your smaller cups. So it'll go quite a ways in there. I don't want to push it in because then I won't be able to get it back out. So there you have it. They're in your pieces so far. Your two foam pieces. I guess that's from shipping. It came right out. Your main motor and your cord. So I kind of like it, as you know before. I like the ones where you can has a switch that you can turn off and turn on. So it feels a little heavy. So it's got some weight to it. So we'll just take it apart. You have your PVC. That thing's got a little weight to it. Look, this is the PVC. Pretty solid pieces. So we'll just trash that. Okay, so the only thing I see is that probably should have cleaned out, and this is probably from the factory. Y'all guys see that? You probably should have cleaned out that plastic. I don't think it's gonna matter, but I mean, over time that might work its way out, or it might get onto your cups as you're turning it. See, that one is pretty much all the way through, see-through. So might want to do is, like, when you have something like this, just get like a coat hanger or something and push it all the way through. Of course, one of them wire coat hangers. It's pretty hard in there. That's the only thing that I see that might affect it. So, and then, of course, this is at the manufacturing place, so where they make them and stuff. So sometimes you get that, but it's no big deal. I don't know if that wire hanger would have worked on it. It's kind of hard in there. Probably dried up from the heat when they were drilling it out. Yeah, as you can see, I worked it all the way out. Just clean it up a little bit. I mean, no big deal. Okay, like I said, it's no big deal, but if you want, you can run a wire hanger through there and kind of clean it up. You don't want this stuff, these shavings, to get on your cup and ruin it, because that's all you need is something like that to ruin the cup. So yeah, I had quite a few shavings in there, but like I said, no big deal. So we'll just pick those up, get rid of them. So what else we have in here? Our bag of tools. So basically, oh, it's like a screwdriver, a Phillips head screwdriver. So I don't think you'll need any tools. Your fasteners, your lock nuts, and your screws, and it looks like a tool to use it with your lock nuts. This is pretty neat. It almost looks like one of those sardine cans that I don't know if y'all have seen them, where you open them up and you peel back, but it's a screwdriver Phillips head on the end. So we'll set that aside. And looks like your base plate. And right off the bat, I see something that I like. It comes with these protective feet, like rubber feet, and it'll set on your table flat like so. We'll set that to the side. So I like this off the bat because it won't scratch your table if you're working on a table or something. So right off the bat, I really like this. And it's got some adjustment. Looks to be some adjustment levels, so you can adjust the width of the cup or how far you want your bar to be. So that's really good right there. So what we're gonna do, it looks like comes with the 4 holes, and pretty simple, explanatory. Just line it up. Like so. Then you take we're gonna set everything out here. So actually, you know, we're always like guys, we don't always follow instructions. So pretty much you fit the motor base with the screws. Okay, so we did that. Okay, second part is you want to use spanner to fasten the M4 screws. Okay, so the M4 screws, you got 2 different sizes here, as you can see. I'll show you. You got that size, you have this size. So there's 2 different sizes there, and I'll show you in a better view. One's a bigger size, one's a smaller size. So I'm assuming, well, I better not assume, I better follow instructions. Use M4 screws, okay? Insert M4 screw from the bottom. Fasten the screws with M4 nuts. Okay, here's the thing. Maybe it's on this side. Okay, the only thing I see, like for someone that doesn't know, and I'm trying to figure out what it is that there's not a marking on here that says M4 screws and M4 nuts, but I'm thinking since these 2 screws are what's here, I'm thinking these go on it. Yep. This is your M3 nut and screw. And this is your M4 nut. Okay? So I hope y'all got that. So you want to start at the very back with your M4 nuts and start to screw them in with your M4 screws. And it helps if you have tiny hands, because if you're like me and you have big hands, it's kind of hard to get it started. So you use this tool to tighten it. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all know something. This tool works good if you don't have any other tools, but the best thing to do is to get real pliers, because otherwise I was just sitting there taking too long to do it. So that's it. Basically, that's how you install the motor and tighten it down. You don't have to hold the Phillips screwdriver down here to hold it, because it automatically just pretty much locks into it. Okay, so we got that part down. Let's see what's next. Okay, so we used the spinner to fasten the M4 screws. Insert M4 screw in the bottom. Those were already on the bottom. Fasten the screws with M4 nuts. Okay, I guess for the stand. Not that I like it, but I don't know how well. I mean, I guess you'll really have to put the pressure on there, but it really doesn't stick out as much. So that's the only bad thing. And on this one, you can use this tool to hold the back. And then, let's see how well this tool works. That they send it with you, because I'm trying to do everything, trying to use everything that they supply you. You know, that way, because I mean, this is basically what this is, reviewing it, making sure that everything works great. I mean, yeah, the tools may not be perfect, but I don't want to tighten it too much, because I still want to be able to get the top one down. But I mean, as far as adjusting it, I don't know if I'm too happy with the fabrication of this, being the simple fact that you have to use screws to adjust it. I wish you could just, you know, they could make it where you could squeeze the lever in and be able to move it, and then it automatically like have a spring here to where it pushes out. You know what I mean? Because this adjusting of the screws, I mean, you might lose the screw. Yeah, I mean, it's easy. You can go to your local Home Depot or Lowe's to get a replacement screw. But I mean, as far as the design, that's what I would have gone with, like maybe a spring loaded to where you could glide it up and down. I mean, but this is working so far. I'm just saying, in my honest opinion, that's what I would have done. So as you can see here, I'm holding the back side, well, and I'm turning the Phillips side to tighten it. And like I said, I guess you want to make sure that they're all the way to the end before you tighten it up. You know, I'm just gonna go with that all the way to the end, and then I'm gonna tighten it up. As you can see there, it's all the way to the end here. but you can adjust your levels on it. So I'm just gonna tighten it up and try that. Stop my. So my guess is, per the instructions, this slides on like so. So we'll see how hard that is. It's a little hard. Let's see, let me just make sure. Okay, align the hole of the tube to the motor. Use the M3 screw and nut to connect the tube with the motor. Okay, so basically I don't know if you can see that too well. Okay, there, you can see it. That's basically what you're supposed to do, is just align it. So that was pretty simple. So I wonder if I can get it. The only bad thing is how close it is. So my pliers are gonna come in to hold it. And I'm going to use the screwdriver to tighten it, because I don't want this to fall off. Alright, so far so good. Here it is, Noddway Cup Turner. It was simple. Probably take less than 5 minutes to assemble it. So the next thing is your foam pieces. Now your foam pieces already come out with this little cutout deal, so all I'm going to do is pull it out like so. There it is. So I pulled that out. There's that part. So as you can see here, there's that. Now the thing that spin the foam on the tube, we did that, so we put it on. So in order for this not to fall off, I mean, you can do one or two things. You can, since they send you 2 pieces, you can use one for your bigger cups and one for your smaller cups. Now the thing I like about it is that you can switch it real easy. You can switch these easy. And this is not gonna, being that it's in there through the motor right here on the side. The only thing that I hate, and I probably would change this, put a regular nut on there instead of this one, because like over time I don't know if that might come unscrewed or not, so you might just want to check that. So but overall I'm satisfied with the simplicity of it, the design. I'm satisfied that if you got a bigger cup, you can move this back. So next thing it is plugging it in and checking the switch. See if it works. Alright guys, here it goes, moment of truth. Now I don't know if on theirs, but I know on the motors that you order off of Amazon, you can, when you shut them off, turn it back on, it starts spinning the other way. But so far, let's see. Nope, so far it's spinning right. Let's try it again. Nope, it's not a two-way motor. It doesn't spin or anything. Let's see. It spins faster than the regular motors that you get from Amazon. So guys, if you're looking into getting a cup turner without breaking the bank, so if you're looking for an inexpensive cup turner, you can pick this one up off of Amazon. Noddway Cup Turner. The links will be in the description below. You want to switch this out. You want to use the smaller ones because this one is for the bigger size. But all you have to do is unscrew it. But since I haven't done anything with this yet, I'm just going to take this off. For the simple fact that we're doing a review. And I'm going to put the smaller one on. And that's pretty simple to do. I mean, this foam is similar to the noodle foams. I'm sure if something happens, you could use a piece of a noodle foam on there. So basically, we're going to try the small cups now. And we're going to turn it on. See how well it does. I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to take this cup out. And we're going to put a bigger one in. So and it looks to be turning smoothly. And it's not, the motor's not as loud as I thought it was going to be. I don't know why I was thinking it was going to be loud, but I like it. Looks like it's working. Like I said, if you have a bigger cup, you can move the bracket back for your bigger cups. That way you have more room and it'll go up in there. It comes with a switch, so you can turn off and turn on. And the motor seems to be like the motor only turns one way, so you don't have that problem like on the ones that I built before, that it backs up or the screw backs out. I noticed a lot of people complaining about the screw backing out, and all that is just taking some tight glue, super glue, or some Gorilla Glue and put it on there. That way it'll keep it, you know, tight and it won't come undone, and your cups won't fall. Them a lot. Go give them a try. You can find them, Noddway Cup Turner, on Amazon. Like I said, again, this video is solely my opinion on it. I wasn't paid. This video wasn't sponsored. I was sent this item for free for review purposes, and this is my honest review on it. I mean, it looks like it works great. I like that this is metal and it keeps your PVC straight. That way your cups stay straight, and you know, it has that perfect distance. I know a lot of you use these trays. Now I get these loaf deals, and I put them under here. That way I could catch any drip beans down. So as you can see, that the distance from there is still good. You know, you don't have that issue where it's touching. You still have a good distance on there, as you can see. So you got about an inch, and maybe an inch on the distance. So now on your bigger cups, this loaf of bread tray may not work. So you may want to use something thinner and smaller, but yeah, that's it. So it sits firm on the table, so nothing seems to be moving that much. So that's it, guys. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification for more videos to come. And don't forget, if you like this video and you like this cup turner and you want to give them a try, go on Amazon, look up Noddway Cup Turner, and you should be able to find it there. I'll post a link in my description. That way you can go pick yours up. And I appreciate them for sending me this to do the review on it. Guys, if you have any questions, just drop them down below.